Welcome to the 2020 Corkys, featuring awards for Best Dressed, Team Comedian, Best Teammate, Most Outstanding Player, Top Community Service Hours, the 4.0 Club, Comeback Kid of the Year. The results of the Corkys Cup. The newest members of the Chi Alpha Honor Society. The 2019-2020 Senior Recognition. The John Baxter Athletic Training Award. Undergraduates of the Year. The Hornet Legacy Award. And Student Athletes of the Year. And now, please welcome Director of Athletics, Kent Weiser.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2020 Corky Awards, our annual celebration of student athletes, their accomplishments, and the accomplishments of our program. Obviously, we have a little different format this year due to the challenges that we're all facing, but we do hope you enjoy the program, and let's get on with the awards.
We're excited today to announce the best dressed of each respective sport at Emporia State. And I brought along a special guest today, my wife Alexis, who is over 39 weeks pregnant. So if we have to leave in the middle of this, sorry, we have to go to the hospital, car's packed up, we have to deliver this baby. But we'll start off with baseball. The winner is Josh Norland.
Men's basketball, Dallas Bailey.
Men's cross country, Matthew Kipper.
Football, Carlos Grace.
Men's tennis, congratulations to Anton Lavanovic.
Men's track and field, Brandon Roan.
Women's basketball, congratulations to Grace Gordon.
Women's cross country, Hannah Showalter.
Soccer, the winner is Kaylee Kaur.
Softball, Destiny Ojigo.
Women's tennis, congratulations to Shannon Myers.
Women's track and field, Erica Self.
Volleyball, congratulations, Yuchin Du.
And cheer, congratulations to Tori Clark.
You stole, that's what I said every time was congratulations. Yeah,
Sorry, I wanted to do it for the last one.
That's a good job. Hey, congrats again to all the winners. You guys obviously bring the most swag to your respective teams, so continue to bring that next year too. Step your game up. It's quarantine time. You can go online shopping, get those outfits ready, get that gear ready, and then let's see who's going to win the awards next year. But for 2020, congratulations to these winners.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens. First off, I want to say thanks for choosing me to be a presenter for this. Totally understand why they chose me to present the award for Team Comedian. Everybody knows I'm pretty funny, got a lot of dad jokes. I only have dad jokes, that's all I have. Let's go ahead and get this started. Excited to be here. I know you guys are as well. Let's do it. Baseball, Torrin Langley. Softball, Jenna Spence. Men's basketball, Marquise McCray. Women's basketball, Frederica Sheets. Volleyball, Oriana Clements.
Coach Mills, what are you doing, man?
What's up, man? How are you doing?
Oh, just hanging out. What are you doing up here?
Oh, they asked me to be the presenter for Team Comedian.
Team Comedian?
Yeah.
They asked you?
Yeah.
And not me?
I'm pretty funny.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Searching your Twitter.
For what?
An offensive tweet. Yep, got one. From 2006. It's pretty easy, actually. All I had to do was search cotton-headed nitty muggins. You got a choice. Either you resign your post as presenter for Team Comedian, or I take this to the administration.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Just so honored that they asked me to be the presenter for Team Comedian. Just obviously because I'm the funniest coach on campus. I guess we might as well just get this thing going. Men's cross country, Joe Brown. Football, Dave Johnson. Men's tennis, Theo Belmonte. Men's track and field, Brandon Roan. Women's cross country, Mackenzie Tucker. Soccer, Kennedy Hoffman. Women's tennis, Cece Paroche. Women's track and field, Lauren Carlson. Cheer, Damone McClinton.
After coaching together for more than 10 years, I can tell you that nothing is more valuable than an important teammate. No athlete will ever reach their full potential without having a good support network around them, nor will any coach.
So congratulations to the 2020 Corkys Award winners for Best Teammate. For soccer, Daniela Cordona. Baseball, Tyrus Barkley. Men's basketball, Duncan Fort. Men's cross country, Lucas Schrock. Football, Jace McDown. Men's tennis, Cameron Kleinholz. Men's track and field, Luke Stenzel. Women's basketball, Kaylee Martin. Women's cross country, Linnea Meyer. Softball, Maddie Brocksterman. Women's tennis, Colby Fugit. Women's track and field, Clara Eilert. Volleyball, Emma Dixon. And cheer, Savannah Renale.
Congratulations to all these great teammates, and thanks for all your contributions to ESU.
Have you ever had a day where you feel like you could do almost anything? Have you ever had a day where you just don't feel on top of your game? These next athletes have had both, but they continue to make their teams look good. Regardless of what the stat column says, they continue to show up day after day for their team. They remember yesterday's home runs won't win today's game. They make their head coaches look better than they are some days. They are outstanding in all that they do in living the Hornet way, and the best compliment that they could receive is having their teammates acknowledge it. With this award, they can do just that. Your 2020 Most Outstanding Players as voted on by each team. Women's basketball, Molly Motzi. Women's cross country, Nora Wheatley. Soccer, Tana Benefill. Softball, Hannah Stebe. Women's tennis, Vicky Makova. Women's track and field, Jasmine Williams. Volleyball, Aaliyah Bernard. Cheer, Daryl Bradley. Baseball, Blake Carroll. Men's basketball, Brendan Van Dyke. Men's cross country, Matthew McKee. Football, Jace McDown. Men's tennis, Andy Groff. Men's track and field, Tayshawn Goodwin.
Hi Hornets, this is Allison Garrett, and it is my privilege to share with you the results of the Corkys 2020 Community Service Award. Emporia State is all about changing lives for the common good, and you all have already demonstrated that you do that through your service activities. So let me take just a moment and go through the top service hour individual from each team. For women's basketball, Morgan Loudon. For soccer, Gabby Crowell. For softball, Josie Harrison. For women's tennis, Kelsey Burr. For women's track and field and cross country, Erica Self. For volleyball, Riley Bernstetter. For cheer, Jacqueline Villa. For baseball, Brogan Richardson. For men's basketball, Zach Owens. For football, Chase Cochran. For men's tennis, Cameron Keenholz. For men's track and field and cross country, Lucas Schrock. Thank you to each of you for the ways that you serve. And now for the teams. The runner-up for the team award is women's track and field and cross country. And the winning team, with an average of 38 service hours per person, is softball. Congratulations to each one of you, and Stingers up.
The number 4 evokes many different scenarios. A 4th and goal touchdown run, a 3-pointer and 1 for that rare 4-point play, a 4 RBI grand slam to the left field hill, a nationally ranked 4x400 relay team, a 4-set volleyball victory. We love them all. The number 4 is represented in many ways, and to us in the academic world, both as faculty and student athletes, the number 4 represents the highest attainable GPA. Attaining and sustaining academic success is incredibly difficult as a student athlete, but these high achievers have been able to sustain a 4.0 GPA for both the spring and fall semesters of 2019. Let's meet the members of this year's 4.0 club. Allie Barrett, women's track and field, Gabby Crowell, soccer, Emma Dixon, volleyball, Amber Crable, athletic training, Morgan Loudon, women's basketball, Victoria Makova, women's tennis, Jace McDown, football, Jessica Purdy, women's tennis, Sydney Riggy, softball, Erica Self, women's track and field, Whitney Sparks, cheer, Jenna Spence, softball, Gustav Wappel, football.
Injuries are a part of sports. With this type of injury, we've had players it's taken over a year to come back from. We've had coaches out of commission too with this type of injury. This player came back in over 8 games to finish the season. If you don't know who the comeback player of the year is, you better wake up, because it is Jessica Wayne, Lady Hornet basketball player.
Corky's Cup is a new competition that we started this year in Emporia State. The goal of this competition was to increase student athletes supporting other student athletes. The way the competition works is we challenge each team to come to another team's sporting event and show support to the other team. Doing this will gain your team a point in the competition that is Corky's Cup.
Although Corky's Cup and the school year ended earlier than everyone expected, we saw some high-quality tweets and high-quality support from our athletes. Brandon and I chose 3 tweets that showed athletes supporting other athletes in their own creative and unique ways. The third best tweet we found was from our own team, where the track and field men's and women's team went out and supported the women's soccer team when they played Northwest Missouri State at home and beat them 4-0. The second best tweet was pretty much a given, coming from the cross-country team going and showing support for the ESU volleyball team. Anytime that you're showing up to an indoor sporting event shirtless and painted up, you're definitely going to find yourself in the top 30. Finally, the first best tweet came from the Emporia State softball team when they made a group shout-out video to the volleyball team before they played Hayes, right before their practice even started.
Hey y'all, the softball team just wanted to wish you guys good luck, and we'll be there after our practice today. Stingers up!
Huge shout out to all the teams and individuals that made this first annual Corky's Cup a very successful one. Now let's get down to the top 3 teams and see who came out on top.
Coming in 3rd place in Corky's Cup, we have Emporia State Volleyball with 338 points. Coming in 2nd place at Corky's Cup, we have Emporia State Women's Track and Field with 426 points. And first place, winning Corkys Cup, we have Emporia State softball with 461 points.
Huge shout out to the softball team for being the first annual Corkys Cup winners. Thank you to all the athletes and teams that participated this year in the Corkys Cup. I hope Corkys Cup can continue its success in future years and continue having athletes supporting other athletes. Stingers up.
I'm here today to announce the 2020 Chi Alpha Sigma Honor Society inductees. The Chi Alpha Sigma Honor Society inductees are the best and the brightest student athletes Emporia State has. It's a sign of sustained excellence and dedication on and off the field. To be inducted into the Chi Alpha Sigma Honor Society, you have to have a 3.4 cumulative GPA for 4 straight semesters along with coach approval to be inducted. The following inductees for the 2020 class: Hayden Schaefer, baseball; Jarrett Roy, football; Rustin Hybert, baseball; Anton Lenovich, tennis; Allison Hunt, track and field; Jessica Hayes, volleyball; and Valerie Golder, volleyball. Congratulations and good luck in the future.
Hey Hornet athletes and fans, my name is Morgan Loudon, senior women's basketball player and former president of Student Athlete Advisory Committee. I know this format is a little different, and I, more than anybody, wish we could all be celebrating together physically at the Corkys. But just as we have all had to adapt and adjust during this time, let's make the most of it and celebrate in place. As many of you know, being a senior is a very special time, filled with lots of lasts. Whether it's the last time you'll have to pass that dreaded conditioning test, the last first game jitters, or the last time you'll walk into competition with the Power E on your chest. Such a bittersweet time that will be cherished forever, especially while some seasons ended abruptly or maybe barely got started. Many of us seniors did not get that closure we had hoped for. But let's use this opportunity to look back on all the amazing people, places, and memories we did get to experience as Hornet student athletes and take them with us into our next chapter. Let's hear from our coaches as we continue on with the Corkys with our 2019-2020 senior recognition.
Hey Hornet fans, I hope you're enjoying the Corkys, a virtual experience and all that is Hornet athletics over the past year. I know some of our seasons may have been cut short, but we're just so blessed to have the supporters we do through the good times and the bad times. I want to introduce you to Team 47. They're our 47th team in ESU softball history. We were 16-9 at the point that our season was cut short, 3-1 in the MIAA. Team had a 3.58 team GPA in the fall. They also had over 650 community service hours as a team, and they're continuing to work on that as they're at home and with their families during this COVID-19 epidemic. I think that says a lot about them, not only as softball players, but also as individuals and as humans as they move out into the world after their playing days are done. I couldn't, talk about this team without talking about the 3 seniors. Kelsey Phillips is the only one that has 100% committed to coming back to us this next season and the ability to do so. She was pitching probably her best softball in the circle this year early on. Second weekend into the season, she hit a ball so hard off of her hand, broke her thumb. She was out for about 2 weeks, so a shortened season within a season, and she came back first at bat, hit a home run. I think it says a lot about her drive and her passion and just her abilities to overcome that adversity, and we're so grateful that she's going to be able to come back this next season. Gabby Biondo is my only 4-year kid that I've had in my head coaching time. I think she's a kid that is, the glue of the team. She's going to show up every day, work hard, not say a lot, but she's going to get the job done, and she's going to perform for us day in and day out, and that was something that Gabby did for us in her time here, and we're just so grateful that she's been here and been a part of the program, and hopefully she's able to come back this next year. And then we have Hannah Stevie. She's been here for 2 years, transferred in from Central Methodist, and she's done nothing but put up fantastic offensive numbers, play some solid D in multiple positions. And when we had our season cut short, she was leading the MIAA in home runs, stolen bases, and total bases, which I think says a lot about her and just the power that she has and the abilities that she has on the base pass. All three of these seniors are going to be missed, but I can 100% say that they left the program better than they found it, and that's something that we talk to them about every single day. So, ladies, we're going to miss you. We love you, and hopefully we'll see all three back next season.
Well, we didn't have too many seniors this year graduating, but the ones that we do have that are moving on, we're going to miss them dearly, and very grateful for everything that they did for our program and the legacy that they leave to the underclassmen and to the incoming recruits. We wouldn't be where we're at without them. It's unfortunate that the season obviously got cut back a bit, but nonetheless, we have phenomenal memories with this group, and it's a small group, but what they brought to our team was so impactful, and it's going to remain with this team for many years to come, and they have really helped us to set a very high standard and a very strong bar of excellence. And so I'm really grateful for them. I hope that they remember that they made a choice. They made a choice to come to ESU, and it was a great choice. And they also chose to come to work and train hard every day and overcome many obstacles and balance school. And we had a lot of great memories, a lot of great times, and I hope that they continue to remember where they came from and to continue to make the great choices that they've made and carry on a great legacy representing Emporia State track and field. So thanks.
Hey Hornet fans, hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. Obviously it was an interesting finish to Lady Hornet basketball season this past year. Very, very proud of our players for being able to qualify to be able to have the opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament for the 21st time in the last 24 years. But unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to participate or try to make a run at winning another national championship here at Emporia State. However, that being said, we were led all season by three great seniors that we had. Definitely going to miss those guys, Morgan, Jessica, and Molly. The three of you this season were just spectacular in every sense of the word. You guys all proved it on the floor with your play. You proved it in the locker room by the way that you led the team. And you proved it in the community by representing Lady Hornet basketball in a great fashion. We're very appreciative to all three of you and everything that you've given to Lady Hornet basketball, and we hope that you have great careers as you leave here, and look forward to following your success.
Hi, during this strange time, I hope everyone and your family safe. Once again, we are here to celebrate for our seniors. Our volleyball team had a tough season. We were young and inexperienced. We lost several close games this year. Win or lose, I'm very proud of this group. They never give up. They fought and gave their best to the very last point of our season. Our seniors, Emma and Aaliyah, also finished very strong. Emma and Aaliyah, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you, coach you, get to know you as a person and an athlete. Highs and lows, we grow together and we learn from each other. Emma, you are the most grateful, respectful, humble person I have never met. You always put your team and the others first with your unselfishness. We are so lucky to have you all 4 years. I really appreciate your positive impact to Emporia State volleyball program. Aaliyah, I really wish you could stay with us longer. You transferred from a junior college, brought a lot of playing experience to our games. You are a competitor and an offensive leader. You are attacking, always fired up your teammates and elevated their performance. I really appreciate what you have done to the program. Emma and Leah, thank you very much for your dedication, commitment, and effort. I wish you the best. Be safe and healthy. Let's keep our spirits up. Thank you very much.
The 2019 cross-country season was one of much improvement, both individually and team-wise. Our team prepared well, both physically and mentally, and that culminated in end of the season finishes at the cross-country meets in Joplin. Both our conference and our regional meets were there, and we finished much higher than we had the previous seasons. So we're excited about the future. We have some new people coming in we think are going to help us, but we do lose 3 people. And we want to congratulate those people tonight. They have tremendous success in our program. They contributed so much. Gabriel Sams was a leader in our team, had his best cross-country season, just stepped up to be a really good runner this year. And Joanna Strecker, basically the same way. She had her best cross-country season. Joanna's going to pharmacy school next year at KU. She improved dramatically as a runner and will be very successful in life. And then Christina Wonkum. And Christina had a lot of challenges in terms of injuries, but she always put others in front of herself. And she was just our go-to leader and has been for the last few years. So we're going to miss those people. They did some great things. We're going to do some great things in life. But I want to congratulate also all the seniors that contributed and represented Emporia State in the highest fashion and manner. I know these are challenging times, but I know Hornets always step up to the challenge, and I have confidence that our Hornets are going to step up and meet these challenges. Go Hornets!
17 seniors. I can't say enough about this group. What comes to mind with this group of seniors is resiliency. I think that they showed it throughout this year with us not having a successful season record-wise, but at the same time going out and winning our last 2 games. This group has had a lot of success here at Emporia State. They've been a part of 3 postseason teams. They've been a part of 4 straight winning seasons. They've done some great things, and there's also a lot of individual awards within this group too as well. I can't say enough about how it was to be around them each and every day. When things aren't going your way, not everybody's going to be in a good mood, and you have to go out and practice. And when you're struggling, sometimes that can be hard. This group never wavered. They were resilient, like I said. Each and every day they came to work, and they represented our culture the way we want it to be represented. And I think their legacy is going to be the success that they've had, like I said, with winning teams and going to the postseason, but at the same time just showing our younger guys what it means to be a Hornet football player, and when things get tough, how you're going to continue to strap it up and work each and every day. And that says a lot for how we were able to go out and win our last 2 games. So this group, academically, 13 out of these 17 guys are going to be graduating in May. A lot of the players actually have graduated in December. So again, I think it says a lot about the leadership within this group. So I can't be more proud of them. I love them. They're going to go out and represent not only our football program, but they're going to represent this university in a first-class manner and be great alumni in the future.
Hi everyone. On behalf of Emporia State Tennis Team, I'd like to offer a huge thank you and congratulations to our 2 seniors, Anton Levanovic and Shannon Meyer. Throughout the past 4 years, you have both worked very hard, both on the tennis court and in the classroom. This hasn't gone unnoticed, as you've had great results on the court and also maintained very high GPAs throughout the last 4 years. You have both also been members of the SEC team, so we thank you for everything that you have done for Emporia State Athletic. I'd like to wish you the best of luck for whatever comes next after your tennis careers. I know you will do great things whatever you decide to do, so thank you for your time. Unfortunately, like many of other teams, our tennis season was cut short due to COVID-19. We are very disappointed about this, as we feel like we got off to a great start and was going to have a great season. However, we are going to take this time to reflect, practice, and look forward to what's to come. This is a very exciting time for Emporia State Tennis with the build of a new facility, and we can't wait to get going again next year. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Brian Seiler here, women's soccer coach in Emporia State. Hope everybody is doing well and staying safe during this crazy time. I know we all wish we could be doing this in person together, but nonetheless, we wanted to reach out to our seniors and our teams virtually to congratulate them for their years of service in our sports teams at Emporia State. I couldn't say more about these girls leaving our soccer program and what they've meant for our program overall. I think when they came into our program, whether it was 2 or 4 years ago, we were an average program at best. And now that they're leaving our program, they're leaving our program great. And they've made it that way. I think overall it's harder to take a program from good to great than it is for, say, from bad to good. And they did that. Going 27-10-4 in our last 2 years, not losing a home game in our last 2 years, top 3 in the MIAA, playing in our first national tournament together, scoring more goals than ever before. I mean, these girls absolutely killed it. Statistically, killed it. But more than that, what great individuals they've been for our team, what great leaders, what great ambassadors for our community, and what great overall people. I was blessed to have them in our program, whether it's 2 years or 4 years. So thank you, Daniela. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Tana. Thank you for all you've done. Best of luck in the future. Stingers up.
Hey guys, I'm Matthew Failer, head athletic trainer here at Emporia State. Behind every one of our great teams is a team that doesn't get public attention but plays a critical role for each of our teams. This team is a sports medicine team. Our group of student athletic trainers work hard day in and day out, getting practices set up, game day coverage, rehabbing the injured, as well as directing injury prevention programs. During this time, I'd like to recognize our seniors who have assisted our athletic teams for the past 3 years. They have put in hundreds of hours utilizing their education, helping our student athletes stay on the field. Their outstanding work ethic and compassion will be greatly missed next year. We wish them all the best of luck in their careers going forward. Stingers up.
Hey, Hornet Nation. I first want to start off by saying a big thank you to our athletic administration who have been working really hard to make sure we have this opportunity to recognize our teams and especially our seniors. This is not ideal. This is definitely not how any of us wanted to end our season, but we are definitely grateful for this opportunity. This year for ESU Cheer, we had an amazing opportunity by starting the season off with 19 females and 9 males. It really gives you an opportunity to expand the limits of your program through cheer, stunting, tumbling. It let us offer a lot more. Football season, basketball season, volleyball season, those are the opportunities that we get to support our other athletes. And what is so special for our members is we felt that support right back. The other programs in our department have always made us feel welcomed and cared for, and that is something that we are grateful for. That's something that we appreciate more than other athletes might understand. This year, something really special about this squad is that they cared for each other beyond the field, beyond the mat, beyond the court. They watched out for each other. That being for homework or for community service projects or whatever it may be. You watched the love and bond that developed between all of the members. As from a coach's standpoint, those are what those characteristics make your program as a whole stronger. This year, something else that was also special is in April, we found out that we had were ranked first in Division II on Helper for community service hours among cheer and dance teams. And, our squad does a lot, fulfills a lot of obligations beyond games, beyond just cheering. And it is nice to watch our members be recognized for all that hard work.
not just at a local level, but through the different division teams. To our seniors, Jackie, Grace, Tori, Casey, Daryl, and Cyan, there's not enough words to say about what you have meant to our program. This is definitely not how we would imagine saying our appreciation and our goodbyes, but the sacrifices that you all made to make the tough decisions, to work harder, to spend the extra time, not only making yourself better as a squad member, but to making yourself as a better leader. Those won't be forgotten. Those are a part of this program and the legacy of the program as a whole forever. You guys did that, and for that we are thankful. And I cannot imagine what it will be like next year without you, but it will be like a piece of you is there because of the impression you have left for our program. Thank you again. I cannot wait to see what all of you guys do in your future. They are all bright. Can't wait to have you back in the stands cheering us on in the fall. Thanks. Have a great night.
Hornet faithful, our awesome student athletes. My name's Craig Doty. This is my puppy Wookie. Hey, can you say hi to everybody? Yeah, that's a good job. It's a good pup. So listen up. We had no seniors this past year, so we're going to honor Justin Tuchek. Justin Tuchek was a student assistant for us. He did an awesome job. He'll be graduating this May, so I want to give a shout out to Justin and tell you thank you for all you've done for our program. And everybody else, will see you back at White Auditorium next year as we take this program to the next level, and we can only do it with a fan base like you guys. We're going to come to your games. You come to our games. It's a partnership. We're in this together. Have a great summer. Be safe. We'll see you soon.
So even though our season got cut short by 51 days, I'm extremely thankful for the 206 days that this group had together. And one thing that we talk about often in our program is just taking advantage of the opportunities that today brings. And every day brings an opportunity to love one another, care for one another, enjoy being around one another. But also it brings an opportunity to maximize your potential. And even though we got cut short by 51 days, I think this group did a really good job of taking advantage of the 206 opportunities that we had. And so although we may not be able to see the fruits of our labor, they say the reward is in the journey. And I think that will never be more true than for the 2020 Mighty Hornets. So I love you guys. I miss you guys. And just thank you for making this journey so rewarding. Okay, so we have a limited time here, and we have 9 seniors. So what I did, I just put all their names in a hat, and I'll just kind of pull it out one by one and just say the first thing that comes to mind. So, Connor Hurst. Connor Hurst is the ultimate competitor. He competes at everything that he does, whether it's on the field, off the field. He's going to go be a pharmacist. He's going to be great at it. And I'm just glad that pharmacists don't wear helmets, so he won't have anything to throw when he gets mad. Tyrus Barkley. Tyrus Barkley. Plus teammate, negative fashion sense. Brett Hulsman. Hules will make you want to run through a wall, whether that's from one of his motivational speeches or more often just from one of his idiotic arguments. Josh Norland. As if 2.5 years wasn't enough of Josh Norland, we have 4 more years of Josh Norland 2.0. Rustin Hibbert. Rustin Hibbert has never seen a right-handed changeup that he didn't like. Also, Rustin Hibbert has never hit a right-handed changeup. Treston Rook. Oh, man. What will I miss most about Treston Rook? It's gotta be something. Paul Clausen. Paul Clausen, just steady Eddie. Just you know what you're going to get every single day on the baseball field. He's just the same guy every single day. Off the field, who knows? Brandon Bacher? Coach Bacher? Coach Bacher was still a player? No way. Mason LeClaire.
And I'll always remember the days where Mason LeClaire is just flying around the field, just a blast of debris around, just bringing it a ton of energy. You know, one of our core values is spirit, and we just talk about, you know, bringing the juice, just bringing energy, and doing it every single day. And there are certain guys that just automatically come to mind when you think about that and who's great at it. And Mason LeClaire is not one of them.
Hey guys, I'm Matthew Failer, head athletic trainer here at Emporia State. The John Baxter Award is given to a student athletic trainer who exemplifies the same characteristics and beliefs that John Baxter had. John was the head athletic trainer here for over 40 years. During his time, he demonstrated compassion, leadership, and kindness to all his student athletes. This year's winner is Amber Kreibel. For those of you that were in the training room, you could clearly see her passion, leadership, and kindness to everyone she came in contact with. Amber was a great leader to not only those in the athletic training program, but to also all ESU students. She is a great asset to our department. We wish her the best going forward, and she will be missed. Stingers up.
We've celebrated our team awards and recognized our seniors, which brings us to one of my favorite awards of the night. The Undergraduate Award of Excellence is given to an outstanding male and female undergraduate student athlete who has excelled in their sport during the past season. The award not only focuses on our accomplishments from this past year, but also our future as well. And as always, there were many to choose from. Our male Undergraduate Award of Excellence recipient is an MIAA champion and All-American on the track. Congratulations to sophomore sprinter from Shawnee, Kansas, Hayden Goodpaster.
Hayden Goodpaster is a two-time All-American and two-time MIAA champion as part of the 4x400 relay team for Emporia State. Just a sophomore, he is ranked 4th all-time in the individual 400-meter dash, his time 48.29 seconds. He is also part of the 4x400 relay team that set a conference record with a time of 3:11.7 at this year's MIAA championships, and set the school record with a time of 3:11.26 seconds at the Gorilla Invitational earlier in the season.
Our female Undergraduate Award of Excellence recipient was a first-team All-MIAA performer and led the Lady Hornets to the NCAA tournament. Congratulations to a redshirt freshman point guard from Wichita, Kansas, Treasure Job.
Treasure Job averaged 17.3 points, 3.5 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. She holds the freshman record for points scored in Lady Hornet history with 518 points. She was named first-team All-MIAA and was the 7th Lady Hornet to earn Freshman of the Year honors. She finished the season ranked 2nd in the MIAA in scoring, was in the top 10 in steals, assists, assist-to-turnover ratio, free throw percentage, and field goal percentage.
We look forward to seeing you back on the fields, on the courts, and on the track next season.
Hey Hornet Nation, I'm pleased to bring you tonight the Hornet Legacy Award. The Hornet Legacy Award is one of our most prestigious awards that we have here at Emporia State. It embodies someone that is strong athletically, that performs well in the classroom, and cares deeply about their community. The first of our two honorees tonight is senior women's basketball player Morgan Lown. Morgan Lown has been a tremendous asset to our women's basketball team. She has led her program to an NCAA tournament 3 out of the last 4 years. More importantly though, she shows passion and leadership whether she's on the court or on the bench. She has also been a tremendous asset to our Student Athlete Advisory Committee. She has served during her time, and she also has been our president last year. Also, Morgan truly cares about the city of Emporia. She leads her team in community service and does anything she can to help out others. The second of our honorees tonight is senior student track and field athlete Luke Stencil. Luke Stencil has been a big success story here at Emporia State. He culminated his career in being named as an All-American. Not only is Luke great athletically, but he has shown great leadership to his peers. Luke also serves in our Student Athlete Advisory Committee in various roles, including SAC President. Luke is very, very active in our campus community, and he is a great ambassador, not only for athletics, but for the business department. Luke and Morgan will leave here as great representatives of Hornet Athletics. We wish them best of luck, and we appreciate everything that they've done for us.
It is my pleasure and my honor to introduce and announce our Student Athletes of the Year. This is the highest award that we give our student athletes, our current student athletes, and it takes into account all of the things that they do, not only on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. So I'm very pleased to announce that our female Student Athlete of the Year is a young lady that joined us just last year and made such an immediate impact on our soccer program. Congratulations to Mackenzie DeMarco.
Mackenzie DeMarco rewrote the record book at Emporia State in her freshman season. She was the Offensive Player of the Year in the MIAA after setting 8 school records. She led the MIAA in goals scored, game-winning goals, shots, and goals per game, while ranking 3rd nationally in game-winning goals and 11th in goals per game. Away from the field, she has a 4.0 GPA in elementary education and helped the Emporia State soccer team rank 5th in the nation in community service.
And for our male Student Athlete of the Year, we have Student Athletes of the Year, as we've had so many great performances and young men that have just exceeded all expectations this year. So we have co-student athletes, male Student Athletes of the Year. Our first one is a football student athlete, Jace McDown.
Jace McDown, an honorable mention All-American and first-team All-MIAA linebacker for the Hornets last season. He finished the year tied for second in the MIAA with 95 total tackles. The redshirt junior has 222 tackles in the last 2 years. Away from the field, he was an academic All-American with a 3.98 GPA in health and human performance and helped the Emporia State football team ranked 8th in the nation in community service.
And then also men's track and field student athlete, Tyshawn Goodwin.
Tayshawn Goodwin may go down as the greatest sprinter in Emporia State history. He was the high point scorer at the 2020 MIAA Indoor Championships. He holds 5 school records. The indoor 200-meter dash with a time of 21.13 seconds, and the 400-meter dash with a time of 46.65 indoor and 46.30 outdoor, and is part of the 4x400 relay team with a time of 3:11.26 indoor and 3:08.69 outdoors. He is a 9-time All-American for Emporia State, earning 3 individual honors in the 400-meter dash, 1 in the 200-meter dash, and 5 as part of the Hornets 4x400 relay.
Congratulations to you all. I hope you've enjoyed the 2020 Corky Awards. Obviously, a different format, and the challenges that we are facing now are unprecedented. I am so proud to be your Director of Athletics, and I'm so proud of the student athletes and the coaches that we have at Emporia State. The lessons that we teach and the experiences that we have all are around overcoming obstacles. And the obstacles we're facing now are tremendous, and not seen before. But our seniors, I want to thank you, first of all, for the leadership that you have provided, and challenge you to take those lessons that you've learned with athletics and the experience of athletics and go out and make the world a better place. And that will be more of a challenge than any past class has ever seen. For returning student athletes, you face a big challenge, and that is to not only fill the leadership roles that our seniors, our departing seniors have filled in such a terrific way, but to meet these challenges, then the uncertainty that's coming here with this next year and with college athletics and with higher education. So I know in my heart that if you use those skills that you have and rise up to the occasion, our best days at Emporia State Athletics are yet to come. Thank you all. Good night, and God bless you.